morning friends. So APSC has recently conducted the preliminary examination, that is the last Sunday, and today I will be discussing you about the history paper because many students are facing doubts in this history paper. So before starting I would like to say that this year paper was little bit, it was not so easy, not so tough, so it was aggregate. So I would like to give you some suggestions regarding your upcoming exams, how you will be preparing. So I would like to say you that you just start preparing from the NCERT, that is for ancient India class 11 NCERT, medieval India class 12 NCERT, and for modern India you just follow the Bipin Chandra book, that is history of modern India. So these three are the standard books which you can follow, and many books are available in the market. I think you should not fall prey to this kind of books because some books are distorting in history. They distort the subject matter, and I think you should stick to the NCERT because it's a government organization. Okay. So now I will be discussing about history prelims analysis about the APSC, what they have conducted last Sunday. So I will start with question number 1. That is, who was the author of the first monumental book on Indus civilization? It is John Marshall. Second one, Gautam Buddha was born at Kapilavastu. Third, the credit for discovery of monsoon for development of communication goes to its Hippalwas. The third Buddhist council was held during the reign of Ashok. The founder of Patliputra city was Adishatu. Okay. Now 6, the first Indian ruler who surrendered before Alexander, it is Ambhi, because it was Ambhi who has given submission to the feet of Alexander, but Porus did not submit to Alexander, and Alexander, becoming happy with Porus, ultimately made Porus the governor of the province, northern part of India. He made him the governor. So this is a very good question what they have asked. So it will be Ambhi. Now the Sunga dynasty was founded by, it is Pushyamitra Sunga. Now Kashmir was under the control of Indian rulers during, it is Mauryas and Kushans. Jizya is a poll tax imposed on, it is the Hindus. Jizya was first imposed by Qutbuddin Aibak. So you should keep it in mind. Now, the first battle of Tarain, that is between Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad of Ghor. So it's a very, very important battle. We have 3 battles. That is, first battle is called the first battle of Tarain, the second battle of Tarain, and the battle of Chandawar. In the first battle of Tarain in 1191 AD, Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad of Ghor. In the second battle of Tarain, Muhammad of Ghor defeated Prithviraj Chauhan, and in the battle of Chandawar, that is in 1193-1194, Muhammad of Ghor defeated Jaya Chandra, the Raja of Kannauj. Okay, so the answer is 1191. So for the first time, rupee was minted in India during the time of Sher Shah. Next, the battle of Saraikot is a simple question, 1671. That is March 1671. The warrior king who made Chalukyas the paramount power in Deccan, it is Puraskan II. Okay. Next, who was the greatest king of Pala dynasty of Kamrup? It is Dharmapal. Next, Charak Samhita is a book on medicine. The Arab conquest of Sindh took place in the year 1712. Who was the author of Tughlaq Nama? It is Amir Khusro. Next, Siri, the second city of Delhi was built by Alauddin Khilji. Next, the palace of 40 pillars is located at Allahabad. Okay. Akbar Nama was written by Abul Fazl. Next, the mother of Shah Jahan was Jaidat Gosai. The Mughal general who took possession of the Ahom capital in 1662, it is Mir Jumla. He was sent by Aurangzeb. Okay. Next, who wrote Tuzuki Jahangiri? It's a memoirs of Jahangiri. It was written by Jahangir himself. Okay. 2 rulers have written their own memoirs. That is Babur, that is Tuzuki Babri, and Jahangir, that is Tuzuki Jahangiri. Okay. Next, which of the following revolts during Aurangzeb's period has a peasant agrarian background? It is a revolt of the Jat and the Satnamis. Next, after the coronation, Shivaji assumed the title of, it is Chhatrapati. Next, Tulsidas composed his Ramcharitra Manas during the reign of Akbar, because Tulsidas was a contemporary of Akbar. So next, from where did Mughals borrow the Mansabdari system? It is from Mongolia, because these Mughals, the Babur was having his from mother's lineage Genghis Khan, and from father's lineage that one Amir Taimurs. Okay, so they have borrowed it from the land of Mongolia. Next, Ashta-Pradhan was the council of ministers in the Maratha administration. Next, Vasco da Gama, of course, was a Portuguese. 30, which is correct. The Battle of Vandivas was fought between English and Portuguese. No, it's not correct. It is English and the French. Next point, next question. The earliest exponent of Bhakti movement in India is Ramanuj. Okay, so next question. Where did the British, which place British used as a springboard for the conquest of India? It is Madras. Madras. Okay, next point, next question. The permanent settlement of Bengal got maximum benefit to the zamindars because zamindars were given exclusive right and zamindars became the landowners. Previously, when the peasants was becoming landowners, now the authority came to the zamindars. Next, who was the central figure of the revolt of 1857 in Assam? It is Maniram Dewan. Okay, and he was being also hanged for his conspiracy in the revolt of 1857. Next, which led to the introduction of royal system of government that splits India Act 1784. Okay. Who declared Bengal an independent state in 1771? See, Murshid Quli Khan will not be the answer. Ali Wordi Khan will not be the answer. Muhammad Shah will not be the answer because all these three Nawabs, they have died before 1771 with the exception of Shuja Khan. So the answer is Shuja Khan. And if APSC tries to give Murshid Quli Khan or somebody else, you need to give them a concrete proof with the NCERT book that Murshid Quli Khan has died before, Ali Wordi Khan has died before, Muhammad Shah has died before, and Muhammad Shah has no link because Muhammad Shah was just the Mughal emperor who was also called Rangila. So this is from my point of view, exact answer will be Shuja Khan. So if there is any misinterpretation, so you should inform the commission as soon as possible. Next, which Nawab battled his last in the Battle of Plassey? It is Siraj-ud-Dowla. Name the Peshwa who was the founder of Peshwa dynasty is Balaji Vishwanath, and his son was Bajirao I. Okay, so Bajirao I and Balaji Vishwanath has both contributed, but the main contribution was founder was Balaji Vishwanath. Next, the French East India Company actually it is 1664, but they have given this kind of vague option, so you will get a grace mark. What was the final result of impeachment of Warren Hastings? He was acquitted. Now, the decisive battle of Rohillas and combined force of Nawab of the English was fought at, it is Rampur. Okay, next, Hastings robbed who among the following in order to collect money for the company? It is Nandakumar. Okay, so who succeeded the throne of Oudh after the death of Nawab Shuja-ud-Dowla? It is Asaf-ud-Dowla. Okay. Next, the second terms of the Treaty of Salwai, it is all of the above. Hyder Ali brother is last because of cancer. Who among the following tribal was God incarnated? Birsa Munda. The prime target of Santhal was moneylenders. And who was the first president of the INC? It is Umesh Chandra Banerjee, 1885. Swami Vivekananda attended the conference in Chicago. Part of the capital of the province of Eastern Bengal and Assam, it was Dhaka. Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Who said it? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay. The ideology of socialism was strongly defended. See, this is also a controversial question because socialism has entered into the Congress with the advent of Nehru. So, the perfect answer is Nehru. But if the commission gives M.N. Roy, this should also have to be taken in the light of the commission that M.N. Roy was a communist. M.N. Roy was not a socialist. But Jawaharlal Nehru in the year 1929 declared himself at a Lahore session of the Congress that I am a socialist. So he defended all the principles of socialism, and after independence we can see that our country's better planning, the constitution was was a part and parcel of socialism, which Jawaharlal Nehru borrowed it from Russia. So you should keep it in mind, and if they give it M.N. Roy to be correct, you will have to make it a point that this, they give importance to Jawaharlal Nehru. Next, Bhagat Singh was hanged in 1931. Patel was conquered with Bismarck. Partition of Bengal 1905. Who started Jugantar? Jugantar Aurobindo Ghosh. The Badarpur Treaty 1824. Kachar was placed under the commissionerate in 1836. Who built Ranghar? It is Pramadhar Singha. How many kings do we have during the Ahom period? It is exactly 41. But since they have not given, so the answer will be nearly about, because various kings were there, like Jogeshwar Singha, etc., etc., who ruled for a small amount of time. So approximately you can give it to the 50. The second Burmese invasion took place in 1890. Maniram Dewan and Pioli Borwa was hanged on 26 February 1858. In the Quit India movement, Calcutta, Mukunda Kakati at Gopur, they were shot dead. Okay. After the demise of first Prime Minister of Assam, Prime Minister of Assam, because at that time it was called Prime Minister, Premier, who Gopinath Bordolkar, second Chief Minister was, it is Bishuram Meti. Sadullah's government on 1st April 1937. The river communication of Assam was completely discontinued after 1965 Indo-Pak War. Okay. The civil disobedience movement started the enforcement of the Dandi March, because they have confused. Enforcement of Dandi March means enforcement. Gandhiji went from Sabarmati to Dandi to break the salt law. with the coming of this Mahatma Gandhi into Gandhi, it started. Okay, it's not Rowlatt Act. Gandhi Irving Pact was concluded in 1931. Who was the leader of the Labour Party in England? It is Attlee. Who is known as the father of Muslim communalism? It is Syed Ahmed Khan. Okay, the chief aim of Muslim League was to safeguard the interest of the Muslims. Okay. Next, which was rejected by both Hindus and the Muslims. It is Cripps Plan. Next, who wrote India's Poverty and Un-British Rule? It is Dadabhai Naoroji. Next, which of the following was the famous work of Tilak? It is the Gita Rahasya. When Mahatma Gandhi goes to South Africa in 1893, which tragedy took place in 1919 in Jallianwala Bagh. Rowlatt Act is not a tragedy. Rowlatt Act was an act of the British Parliament, and Jallianwala Bagh was a tragedy because General Dyer has killed approximately 500 people. 1,500 people he has killed. So it's called a tragedy. That is the reason you should know it that the tragedy of 1919 is called the massacre of Jallianwala Bagh. The greater contribution of Gandhi is both A and B. When did Jawaharlal Nehru get the farmers' women of Pratapgarh? It is 1919 and 1921. Where did Netaji establish provisional government of India? It is Singapore. Okay. Indian National Association installed the flag at Kohima in 1944. The Transfer of Power Act was passed in 1858. Who led the Champaran conflict of the peasants in Bihar? That is Mahatma Gandhi. The first Bengal Peasants Party was formed in 1925. Who encouraged voluntary institute for the establishment of schools and colleges? It will be Charles Woods. Okay, the priority of development of primary education was under commission. Next, who removed restrictions imposed upon the Indian press? It is Metcalfe. Now next, the economic policy of the English is known as drain of wealth. See, I have discussed two questions, that is Hindustan Time and Bombay Press, because these two questions, the dates, exact dates is a little bit controversial. So I will be coming up. I will be giving you the answer of these two questions in the comment box itself, like after 1 or 2 hours. Okay. Who was the immediate ruler of the Kashmir after the independence of India? It is Hari Singh. Which session of the Congress declared Purna Swaraj to be the sole objective of the IFC? It is Lahore session of 1929, December session, decided by Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. The only leader who attended all the roundtable conferences was B.R. Ambedkar. 1942, do or die, Mahatma Gandhi. Who gave direct action plan, direct action day, that is Muslim League. The Constituent Assembly met for the first time on 9 December 1946. Who said every blow on my body will prove a nail in the coffin of the British Empire? It is Lala Lajpat Rai. Who criticized the government of India thoroughly, rotten, fundamentally bad and totally unacceptable? It is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Who was the first Governor General of India? Chakravarti Raja Gopalachari. Pakistan attained freedom on 14 August 1947. Who said one religion, one caste and one mankind? It is Swami Narayan Guru. So if you see the paper, it is not so easy, it is not so tough, but it's a moderate paper, and you can expect, a cutoff like of 70 marks, 70% in this paper. So the overall cutoff, what we are expecting, what we did a discussion of the faculty members, what we are expecting is like it will come around for the general category student, it will come around 272 to 282 will be the cutoff for this entire GS, including your optional, because certain optionals like economics, etc., came very, very tough. So people were complaining. So by seeing and see that number of posts is also very, very high as compared to last year. So I think you will have a less cutoff marks there as compared to last year, because last year the cutoff mark was 284 for male general and 282 for general female, 250 for OBC and 250 for OBC women. Okay, so I think this time it will be less because the post is high and the paper standard is slightly elevated in some point of time, and at some part it is slightly deviated. So you can expect a cutoff between 272 to 282. So don't worry about whatever has gone, just kindly focus on your mains examination which is coming, and I will be just giving you the answer of these two questions very, very soon in the comment box itself. So if you like this video, so kindly like it. Thank you so much.